You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Good morning. Good afternoon and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Hope this show and this day finds you in good spirits and all of that stuff. Hopefully you guys are all doing well out there. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, y'all, which is absolutely crazy to me. It's crazy how quickly this month has gone by. Let me just say that really quick. This month has gone by so fast. Notice I'm saying fast for a reason. But this month has gone by really, really fast. I mean, next week, we are like days away from Thanksgiving, y'all. We're going to be getting all up in some turkey, getting sleepy from that chemical that is in turkey. I forgot what it's called. Somebody out there smart knows what it is. Comment in the comment section, you know, in the family chat. Let a brother know. I forgot. It starts with a T. I just don't remember what it's like. I don't know, something like that. Okay, but you know what I'm talking about. That thing that releases into your system that gets you tired after you eat this stuff. Okay, after you eat the gobble gobble. Holla at your boy. Okay. Little pop quiz for you guys, okay? Because now you're going to learn that. You're going to go, okay, to Thanksgiving, and you're going to go, well, I can't wait for that, the such and such to be released. After I eat this turkey, learned it on the Pascal Show. Thank you. Okay? All right? Tryptophan. That's what it is. Tryptophan. We did tripping on the fanny. Tryptophan. Okay? But soon we're going to be eating, we're going to have, unless you're vegan or vegetarian, you know what I mean? Y'all eating tofu, okay? But you're going to be eating that turkey, and then it's going to be Tryptophan City as you're watching the football game or something, okay? Vegging out and picking lint out of your belly button, okay? And talking about, listening to one of your uncles talk about the good old days, when he used to ball. And I'm talking about sports. Anyway, guys, it's a very, very crazy turn of events in this situation. We're going to be talking about this very, very soon. Gamer Lover said, yams! Okay. Can I get to the yams? Hell yeah. Okay. So hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying that, getting that tryptophan all up in your system this coming week. It's going to be insane, okay? Just don't mess up the turkey. Just don't mess up the turkey. Don't make it dry. Please, oh God, do not make it dry, all right? If not, have somebody else do it. That's all I'm saying, all right? But do me a favor, guys, before we get into everything, hit that like button down below. Crush it. Make it scream out your name. You know the deal. You know what to do. Crush that mother lover. All right, on both platforms. If you're watching on Facebook, because I know you're lurking on the Facebook. I know the fam out there is watching, so hit that reaction button down below. Show some love. All right. Then, of course, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button on my Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Of course, hit that follow button on my Facebook page. That'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, we got to get into some things. We got to get into this quickly before it runs off. And speaking of quickly, we got things to talk about, y'all. As you already know, there was a bombshell lawsuit that dropped a day ago, y'all. I mean, I feel like it was yesterday. I feel like it was just today that the lawsuit between Cassie and Sean Diddy Combs, or Brother Love, or whatever the hell he calls himself now, some real allegations were said in this lawsuit, a $30 million lawsuit. That is some serious quiche, y'all. Some serious mounties. Now, what's very interesting is how quickly everything turned around. 1 second, it was, oh, he does this. He likes to have these get-togethers, okay, for lack of a better term, called freak-offs or FOs, as they would call them, okay? They talk about the crazy amount of years that this woman dealt with some serious traumatic experiences with this man. He inflicted so much on this woman that it was a 35-page, roughly 35 pages of allegation after allegation after allegation of this treacherous experience that she had in her 13-year relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. We saw that. We read through it as a family. If you haven't seen it, please go check out my live where I break down the entire documents. It is insane, okay? Mind-blowing stuff. And honestly, things that have been part of the rumor mill for almost feels like a millennia, okay? It feels like these rumors have been floating around here in these streets for as long as we even uttered Puff Daddy, Diddy, or Sean Diddy Combs, or now Brother Love. Apparently now he legally changed his name to Brother Love. Okay, just so you know. All right, so I don't know what he on, but he on something. Okay, nonetheless, these allegations were absolutely shocking and heartbreaking to hear. Okay, but then, okay, I said things are going fast this month. Days are flying by, and no, it's not you just getting older. No, the days are just going by really, really fast. Okay, we're fast approaching Christmas, for crying out loud. That's why I put up this stuff up early, just to get it out the way, because it's coming fast, y'all. But what's also very fast is how quickly they settled this lawsuit. Y'all, let me tell you something. My mind is absolutely blown. I thought we were going to see them going into court. I thought we were going to see the inside of a courtroom. And I was expecting to hear a lot more people stepping out while this lawsuit went into full motion, okay? But they have settled, y'all. And I'm going to ask you guys this, okay? How y'all feel about this? To me, it feels like it's screaming to me, him guilty. That's what it feels like. He is doing as much as he can. Exactly, Zozo Bob. It is damage control. That's what it feels like to me, at least. I don't know about you guys. And of course, I'm curious what you guys think, okay? But nonetheless, this is some surprising ass-ish, okay? And to me, it says him guilty. And by the way, so, I was out last night. I was doing, having a little bit of a meeting for a possible thing here in the near future. I know you guys really enjoyed and appreciated the interview that I had with DMC. I'm working on some other ones here very, very soon. So please, if you haven't seen the interview with DMC, please go check it out, okay? People are starting to take clips out of it and share it all over on Twitter now. It's very interesting because of a question I asked him in the interview. But so please go and check out the interview itself. It's a good interview. But I'm working on some more. I got a bunch of other stories to tell you guys and a bunch of other really great conversations coming up around the bend. So I was out doing that thing. And then all of a sudden I looked down at my phone, okay, because I, got an alert. And I looked down on my phone and it says this. Well, actually, it wasn't this exactly, but it said, Diddy settles with Cassie outside of... And I was like, wait, what? What? This just came out, y'all. This just came out. So wait. What does this mean? What does this all mean? Of course, part of me goes, yeah, him guilty. But then there's another part of me, and I know that's another side of the world that's also sitting here saying, was this just one big glorified money grab? Now, I'm not sitting here saying that that's the case, But I know that there's other people out here that are going to be on Team Diddy, basically saying like he just wanted to get her to shut up. He knew he wasn't going to win this situation, so let's just give her what she wants. Here's 30 mil, if not more. Now, there's speculations. People have been saying that they've found a amicable number in between, between $0 to $30 million. Okay. And allegedly they say $15 million, but I'm going to be real. I think it's a lot more than just 30. I'm going to be real. I think she walked away with a serious bag. Okay, guys. Now, the thing is that, and I want to know what you guys think about this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is we thought that the cat, like the cat's out the bag, the truth is going to be fully exposed, that this was going to be a serious conversation, okay, that was going to last a little bit longer than just one day. But given the fact that this turned around so quickly, dag nab, it turned around so doggone quickly. Okay. So I know some of you guys are asking for a poll, so I'm going to pull this up. Okay. I'm going to make this really, really quick. Hold on, guys. So let me type this up, guys, really, really quick. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it simple. It's very, very simple. I said, do you think guilty is guilty? Do you think Diddy is guilty? Okay, yes or no? It's very simple. I'm going to keep it very, very simple so we can get straight into the meat and potatoes. But like I said, I am shook about this information, okay? And kind of pissed off. I'm going to be real. I'm angry about this. I am angry about this. Because one, I don't know. I just feel like there was an opportunity here to build off of this. But now that it's been snuffed out, it's just been snuffed out like this. I feel like there's not going to be a lot of people. Actually, I see okay. Let me just rock with me on this for a second, okay? Rock with me. We're going to get into this article too. Trust me, trust and believe. But rock with me for a second. This is the thing I'm concerned about now, because you got her coming out, and even myself, I was applauding her for the bravery and all that. And a part of me was wondering if this was going to turn into a criminal investigation. From what we hear, apparently in the rumor mill, they were saying, oh my God, he's being investigated. There's a criminal investigation revolving around Sean Combs, right? But then NYPD said, nope, we're not doing that. That's not true. It's all cap, right? So that part kind of sucked. This whole thing was a civil lawsuit, so she was only after the bag. Then they settle outside of court. They find a number that will suffice, and they keep it moving. One thing that I'm very concerned about, because in the very beginning, I thought this was going to embolden other women and maybe men who are victim to this man. Now that they see that there is a settlement that happened, I feel that there's going to possibly be people out here that are going to lie. Yes, I said it. There are going to be people out here that are going to lie because they know he's going to be quick to his checkbook. Then you can't find out who's telling the truth and who's not anymore, okay, because of people so hell-bent on grabbing a couple mil from this dude, okay? Think about it for a second. Oh, so she got some millions? Oh, I'm going to start talking. And what sucks is now we're going to have to weed through who's telling the truth and who's lying. I'm just saying it. But that's the freaking problem here, guys. That's the problem that we're facing. And I'm not here for it. I was here for, like the maybe Young Miami or shoot D Woods, any of the members of Danny DeCane, any other people that have worked with Diddy for a long time to step forward and say something. Now it's going to be a thing of, okay, is this person really speaking out because she wants justice, or does she want a bag now? Because we see how quickly he went to the checkbook on this situation. You see what I'm saying? It's frustrating, okay? And this was never, and that's true, okay? There is no criminal investigation into any of his wrongdoings. But these accounts are very telling. And the fact that there are other women that have come out, and men, by the way, that have come out to speak on behalf, to speak out in support of Cassie, it does make you wonder, hey, some of this got to be true. A good majority of it has got to be true. But 25 to 30 pages of allegations that were just so mind-blowing, guys. I mean, it was about 20 pages, y'all, of just story after story after story of him putting his paws on her in some unbelievable, monstrous way. And now, gone. All that, now it's all for naught. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed because this could have been justice, or this could have been at least opening the door to a pathway towards justice for other victims, if there are other victims. But we are hearing that there are other ones coming out and speaking. Not only just the Gina H girl that was on Tasha K's show years ago, that is speaking out, or that spoke out. There are other women that have spoken out that have been completely ignored, made to look like they were just trying to get attention or try to get a bag. Now, are we going to be listening to them even more now, or no? These are the questions I leave up to you guys. Okay, let me grab some of these super chats really, really quick. Sweet Indigo, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate it. Sean Combs wanted it to disappear. Yeah, of course he wanted it to disappear. But it's not going to disappear. Trust me, I'm not done talking about it. I'm not. In fact, I'm putting together a few episodes, okay, surrounding all of this, okay, yes, surrounding all of this, okay, all the questions in regards to other relationships that he's had and all that. I'm talking about it, okay? This is not stopping me. Just because he did this, he's thinking, oh, this is all just go to bed. No, this ain't done yet. And I'm sure other content creators out here are not done talking about this, because this shows that this guy is a monster. Nicole B, thank you so much for the 2. Just playing off, it's not fair or accountable. Just paying people off. Sorry. Just paying people off is not fair or accountable. It's true. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I agree 110%. To me, this is trash. I saw this and I was so mad. I was like, what? What? That fast? That fast, y'all. Diggity damn. Damn, that was fast. Okay? Man, I have never seen somebody switch things around or flip things around so quickly in my whole doggone life. So fast, y'all. So, we're going to read a couple paragraphs from this article, okay, from the New York Times. But of course, you know, they are talking about this, and I'm just shocked. I keep saying that, but I'm shocked. It's trash. You know, every 4-letter word I can think of. You know, I know that kids are listening. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be a nice man, but at the same time, I got things to say, okay, that I can't say on here right now. If this was a late show, I'd be probably cursing up a storm. But I won't do it because I know you kids out there are listening, okay? Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Read a book, okay? All right. Let me get this comment here. Vintage, thank you so much for being a member for the past 7 months. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thank you. That's a long time. Thank you so much for your support. And just like Vintage Mama, you can also join the family. Hit that join button down below and become a Pascal Show family member. Okay, it helps support this channel. All right, and it keeps these lights on. And I got lights behind me now. There's a lot of lights, so they help help out if you don't mind. I think Diddy is guilty of a lot more than just this, in my opinion. Just saying, yeah, I think so too. I agree. I'm with you 100%. I think he's done a lot more than what has been put out here. Let's keep it real. There have been rumors about him and his ways, especially with the mans. Okay, the S workers, like the call men. Okay, the men of the night. You know who I'm talking about. The ones that would come in and do these things with Cassie, these unthinkable things with Cassie. That was new. That addition is new. I've heard about parties, masquerade parties, lingerie parties that would morph into just a full-on, just everyone bumping uglies for hours kind of thing. Copious amounts of party favors in the room, and it would just be a full like days of just people going crazy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I never knew about the male workers. That is brand new news to me. Brand new. Okay. Mimi, thank you so much for the $150 Swiss francs. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Well, let's get into this. Okay. So Cassie settles lawsuit accusing him of R&A. All right. So Sean Combs and the singer Cassie have reached a settlement just one day after she filed an explosive lawsuit accusing the hip-hop mogul of R and numerous instances of physical A. The parties announced on Friday evening, last night, that they had reached an agreement to resolve the case, though they disclosed no details about the terms of the settlement. And like I said, people talking saying she got more than 30 mil. A lot of people saying that. This is apparently what Cassie said. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. We're going to come back to that. All right. Of course, we already know her real name, or her full name, her government name is Cassandra Ventura. She continues in the statement, I want to thank my family, fans, and I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Now, in a statement from Brother Love, okay, Sean P. Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy Diddy, whoever you want to, you know what I'm saying, whoever you want to call him, all right? He says, we have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love. Now, you know, he goes by Brother Love now, because apparently he legally changed that. Just a quick reminder of what I said earlier, okay? So that's why he said love, because he signed it with his name, Love. Not like he just said, one love. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there going, okay, I wish her all the best, Diddy. But it's really Love now. Interesting. For Combs, the settlement quickly shuts down what could have been a risky and potentially embarrassing process of illegal discovery, in which reams of evidence are made public, and a possible trial. So, and Cassie, who's already aired her accusations through a public complaint, avoids cross-examination by Diddy's attorneys. Interesting. Now, one thing I want to go back. I said I was going to come back to this statement here, because they both said basically the same doggone thing. They said the same thing. Okay, I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. Now, I'm curious what you guys think, what that means to you. Okay. Some level of control. What does she mean by that? Like, okay, this is my, okay. I said what I said. I said my piece and I got the money that I want. I win. I'm out. Right. I'm going to leave on a high note. Right. Like if you want to win in an argument, you make your strong statement and then you leave, you walk out before they throw in their rebuttal, right? You get your last word in. Okay, I said my piece and that's what I had to say. And then walk out the door, right? Feeling strong. Is she saying it like that? Like, I won this argument. I'm not going to push it anymore. Give me my money. I'm going to use it for therapy. Hopefully she uses a lot of it for an organization, building a foundation or something like that for men and women who are victims of DV. I hope she uses this money the right way, not just buying a new private jet or some BS like that. Real talk. Okay. But don't you think it's interesting that she says, I did this, I'm happy, like, or, I'm having some control here. So, but you didn't know that you were going to potentially have some issues in court, some pushback. I mean, that's the whole point. There's prosecution, there's defense. Defense is going to be jumping down your throat, for crying out loud, during cross-examination. Of course they are. That's their job. So a part of me is like, wait, so do you really think is there really some control here, some level of control here, or not? I'm just asking the questions, okay? I'm just asking the questions. Okay. And then, of course, in a statement, Diddy said the same doggone thing. We decided to resolve this amicably. I wish her nothing but the best kind of shit. Love. But to me, I'm like, okay, is this fully, I guess I'm going to ask out loud, is this fully justice? Would this be considered full justice? Now, I understand for Cassie, this could be her way of getting justice. It could very well be that. But I do have to ask the questions. It just seems very odd that one day the complaints are filed, they're put out to the public, everybody sees them, we're all reacting to it, we're all grasping our pearls, okay? And then all of a sudden, the very next day, the very next night, as we're all still hungover from this, by the way, they settle just like that. And apparently, she's sassified. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. We're going to continue because back down here with what I just said here, all right, one, the potentially like one thing that he should be fearing, okay, of course, by shutting this down quickly, he was trying to avoid risky and potentially embarrassing the risky and potentially embarrassing process of legal discovery. Basically finding out that maybe more things would get unearthed. So that's why he's like, let me jump on this as quickly as possible. All right. And also in which reams of evidence are made public. So maybe there's more information out here that maybe Cassie has or other people were starting to speak out about that he's like, oh, damn, if I don't do this right now, this whole thing is going to ruin my life. This is going to ruin everything I've built, ruin the legacy I've built over decades. Okay. And of course, a possible trial. And then, of course, on top of hers, the cross-examination. And I'm sure I will also put in consideration here too. Okay. Because I do believe the allegations. I do. I'm just a little disappointed that it just turned into a settlement and we're moving on, right? That justice isn't getting fully served by the court of public opinion. I think the court of public opinion is probably really, I feel, kind of let down. because maybe we were all, court of public opinion was expecting a little bit more exposure, a little bit more truths, right? And we just didn't get the full satisfaction of that. Now, I cannot measure the, justice is in the eye of the beholder. That's what I'll say. Some people want justice financially, okay? Some people want justice like, I want this person criminally locked up. But she wasn't doing a criminal charge, right? He was not looking at criminal charges. He's just looking at finances. He's just looking at money. So I guess that is her version of justice for herself. But this is, of course, when I wish I had a lawyer on to talk about that, right? To speak about all that. Would there still be grounds, within, as far as the statutes of limitations in the state of New York and all that, would it still apply criminally against Diddy or not? Those are the questions I have. Okay. But of course, we already know that this whole thing drew attention just a couple days ago, and he met her when he was damn near 40 and she was 19, and he just worked her. He just worked on her over time. And then finally, after some time, he got her. Okay. And of course, it was 13 years of absolute torture. So let me see this poll so far. Keep voting. Is only 275 votes so far. Okay. 95% of y'all think Diddy is guilty. I agree. I'm going to say my piece now. I'm going to get it out the way. I think him guilty. Him guilty is F. That's what I think. That's what I really, really think. Okay. But let me see some of this. Melanin, thank you so much for the 10. It's more behind the settlement. We don't know. We're so quick to chastise her, but we are talking about Diddy, someone who allegedly ended the life of one of the most prolific rappers of all time. Yes, that is what the streets are saying. That is what the streets are speculating for show. And you're right. Let me just bring this back up. You're right. I mean, I'm sure there's more going on behind the scenes. Now, I'm not trying to chastise her. I'm just going, damn, I just wanted to see, I guess my version, like I said, my version of justice is completely different than her version of justice. And so if this is what she gets, or if this is what she wants and she got what she wanted, then I'm happy for her on the justice that she got. But if he's done this to other people, that's the part where I have a problem with, right? That there's other victims out here and, they're not getting the justice that they rightfully deserve. And I'm hoping that this still inspires, emboldens men and women, other victims, to step forward and speak out and sue criminally or financially, or civilly. That's what I'm hoping for. But now I feel that they could potentially be a situation where people who are out here just trying to scoop a bag could be out here just lying for the sake of lying so that he can get them to shut him up with a couple $1 million. I mean, that's the thing. It just sucks, because I was hoping that we would bring a stop to the madness. Okay. The alleged madness. Okay. Sweet Indigo, thank you so much for being, again, of course, thank you so much for being a member for 2 years. Dag nabbit. I love it. I would love to hear from people who think he is innocent. I would love to hear from people who think he's innocent too. I agree. I would love to hear that. There's 5% out of the 302 votes so far. There are some votes that think that he's not guilty, that think that he's an innocent. And that's to each their own. To each their own, baby. To each their own. Shannon, thank you so much for the 5. Wonder if J-Lo has anything to say from their time back in the day. That is a person I would love to talk to. Okay. when I heard, and yeah, J-Lo's J-Lo. Okay, guys. When I heard that Cassie had to hold his pew pew, it brought me back to the 2000s with J-Lo. Yeah, I brought that up in the when we were talking about the lawsuit. Yes, or when we were going through the documents, I was like, this reminds me of when the whole thing that went down in the club, right? And they both were looking at some serious legal issues, okay? Possible jail time because of this situation. And right after that incident, she distanced herself so fast from that man. She broke up with him. She got away from him so fast. It was insane. But you got to remember too, at that time, she was America's sweetheart. She was still America's sweetheart at that time, So she was like, I just don't want to ruin this brand. And I'm standing right next to this man who is tarnishing my brand because he's making me look like a liar and all that stuff, right? But there was a lot of judgment back in the day when she tried to part ways and distance herself from Diddy. I remember this like it was yesterday, right? People were real upset about that stuff. Real talk. Why you got to leave? Because a lot of people were like, Diddy innocent. He didn't do anything. He didn't do that, man. When possibly he did. And he tried to make her take the rap for him. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Okay. Let me take a look at this a little bit more. Okay. And we already know about the forced encounters with a succession of male workers, okay? As he watched and did things to himself, all right? Wow, I forgot about that. Wow. T with the throwback. Yes, you're right. Wow. I forgot about that. He did. And they were big. But now when we listen, but that's the thing. When we hear these songs now, we're going to be listening to them completely different. Like the song Come With Me or Come To Me or Come With Me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? With that, I don't know, the rock band. You know what I mean? Now we're going to hear that and it's like, oh, no, that describes something completely different now, That's crazy though. That's crazy. His songs are all biographies, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's potentially another aura. And I'm telling you right now, I remember people making comments like, "Yo, R. Kelly's just he's getting that getting his bunk, getting the other bunk ready for Diddy." I don't know if we're ever going to see that now. Because the thing is people have got to get him criminally, not just civilly, not just financially. Sure, one way to destroy a man is get it in his wallet, right? Destroy him in his pocket. That's one way of destroying a man or a step to the destruction of a human being, right? But at the same time, what about getting him locked up? But I don't know if any people are going to step forward because they're terrified. That's what it is too. And I feel that there could have been a situation where she was forced to settle. Terrified and said, fine, I'll take 15. That's fine. Whatever. Think about it. She's been allegedly terrified of this man. And also, you got to remember, he's got a team. He's got people that work for him. He's got minions. It's like a pyramid scheme. He got all kinds. He's on the top of the pyramid. And he got all these people that work underneath him. This is a very, very dangerous man. Okay? Very, very dangerous man. Brazil, thank you so much for watching my skits. I really do appreciate it. Googly indeed. Okay? But on some real stuff, This is a very, very dangerous, very powerful, very wealthy man. The other thing too, if you got to put in consideration with this whole thing too, is let's not forget this lawsuit could have gone on forever until she could not afford it anymore. He got that long game money. He got the fun coupons for life. Bad boys for life. Damn. Wow. I can't even. Damn. He's connected to everything. He's on everything, y'all. He's on everything. Think about it. Damn. Bad boys. You know what I'm saying? He's on that too. He's on everything. Oh my God. He's everywhere, man. My God. This is a very dangerous man. Oh my God. He on everything, guys. Think about it. All right. But he got that long game money. He could sit there and work his lawyers, pay them off to stay in court for as long as they need to until Cassie runs out of money herself. He's a billionaire, guys. This man is a billionaire. She's not. I'm sure she's living a wonderful life with her hubby and being a wonderful mom. But, you know, they don't have that kind of money. They don't have that kind of money. They don't. So he could literally just let this thing run in court forever until she's like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm done. Yeah, he is, Tracy. Yes, he is the Joker in real life. Real talk. Ain't that crazy, man? Okay. Sorry, y'all. It's just so, you know, as I'm talking to you guys about it, I'm starting to realize how much he's just been so much a part of pop culture, the music that we all love and enjoy, that we listen to all day long, the iconic artists that have been brought into the zeitgeist. Okay, all of them, a good portion of them, have been discovered or founded by him, or at least people connected to him and then put under Bad Boy Records. I mean, it's crazy to think how much he has been a part of some part of all of our lives in some point. There is that one song that we all want to, you know, dance a little bit to, everybody. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, damn, he produced that song too. Damn. Or it's a Bad Boy record, so it's still connected to him because he oversees it all. Damn. That's insane, guys. And kind of creepy. Kind of creepy, y'all. Unbelievable. Darcy, thank you so much for the 5. People got upset when Fitty stopped going to Diddy's parties. No one questioned why. You want to know why? You want to know why he didn't want to go to those parties no more? Because he got invited. Diddy wanted to take Diddy wanted to take Fitty out to go shopping. Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't stutter. Diddy wanted to take 50 Cent out to go shopping. Now, I'm just going to say this, okay? And this is no disrespect to anybody's lifestyle, you know, however it may be, okay? But back in the day, let's just say this. Back in the day, last I checked, men don't take men out to go shopping. Oh, I'm going to buy you this ish. I got you, bro. Usually it's like, let's go out and get a beer. Let's go watch the game. Let's go watch the fight and do some beers and do some shots of tequila. Right? But not every day have I ever heard some man, a seemingly straight man, go up to another very straight man and say, hey, man, I want to take you out shopping. Let's go shopping. It's going to be on me, though. I'm buying it. I got you, bro. That's weird, man. I'm sorry. That's not in the male vernacular, okay? In the male man code thing, it's just not in there. I've just never seen it in my whole entire existence of life. Okay. Not never have I ever said, man, he's a really nice friend. He just took me out shopping. I just got all these new threads. Man, what a good man. No, that's what you do with your girlfriend, or girlfriends do that with each other, maybe. You know what I mean? Let's go shopping. Let's go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Never have I ever heard man to man, if they're not in some sort of relationship, I mean, take that man out to go shopping just for ish and giggles. Never. So that's one of them. Okay. Fabulous has another story as well. These are all on, and this is not hearsay or urban legend. Okay. On God, these are not. 50 Cent said it with his own mouth. Okay. He said, dude wanted to take me out to go shopping. No offense, but what straight male goes out shopping with another dude? No one. Sorry. But let's keep it real. No disrespect to anybody, but let's keep it real. And he's having a grand old time talking about this story. It's all out there. Fabulous as well. I'm talking about things that are actually documented, y'all. Okay? Put on record. Fabulous also, if you don't know who Fabulous is, he's also a rapper. Okay? He had a couple of hits back in the day. Anyway, he's sitting there talking about how Diddy, and I think it's actually on camera that Diddy is even saying this to Fabulous, but he's sitting there going, man, you know what, I want to party with you, bro. And they're actually at a party. He's like, hey, Fabulous is like, yeah, we are partying, man. We chilling. We partying, bro. We're partying right now. And he goes, no, man. Like, no, I want to party with you, bro. And the dude and the Fabulous is like, what? Why you want to party? We out at a party right now. We partying right now. We are cheersing each other with drinks and getting effed up together right now in that partying. So what the hell do you mean by party? Like, you want to really party with me? The hell does that mean? That's all on tape. Okay? That's all recorded. This is not all hearsay, urban legend, rumor mill, BS. These are things that have actually been said, okay, about these strange encounters with Diddy. Now, it doesn't matter if he has an alternative lifestyle or not. Again, this is the same thing like what we talked about earlier this week with Will Smith. If he has an alternative lifestyle, if he's gay, let's just say that, okay, if he's in the closet hiding out, but he's moonlighting with men on the side, that's his business. But if you are committing crimes against people, multiple crimes against people, there's a reckoning coming for you. Period. Because I know some people be like, well, y'all talked about Will Smith earlier this week. We all talked about Will Smith and we were all shocked and everything. In that situation, those allegations are about his private life that have nothing to do with committing crimes against another human being. Diddy, on the other hand, with this stuff being exposed, these are allegations of committing crime after crime after crime on one person. And of course, adding in man, let's not forget, and white fingernail polish, which is very weird. But because he liked how her hands looked on the shaft. But moving on, those are crimes committed. Okay? Crimes committed against a person against their will. Pun intended, high key, low key. Okay. Because I said will. But those are crimes. Talk about it all the live long day. Let's talk, right? Because that's not right. If it happens to end up exposing this man with his alternative lifestyle and the fact that he is bisexual and likes men as well, hey, that just happens to be part of the story. in this situation. But what really matters is the fact that he is committing these crimes, or he committed these crimes against Cassie. That's the part that matters. That's the part that we need to give a damn about. And then we also need to wonder if there are other people out here that survived this situation. Literally, I see a Lifetime series, Surviving Diddy, coming out very, very soon. And I already know I'm not the only person who said this, I'm sure. Okay. Said this exact same thing. Okay. Surviving Diddy. But I guarantee you it's coming. And it's going to be a slew of people coming out talking about this real bloody talk. The only reason why I give a damn about his alternative lifestyle is because of what crimes he was doing. And he needs to be held accountable for those crimes if, again, and only if he has done it. But the fact that he closed out this, he settled this lawsuit tells me something. It tells me that this man feels like she has enough in her arsenal that could really take this man down. This is not a situation of him just going, oh, let's just shut her up so we could just keep it moving. Are you kidding me? Just because he's a billionaire does not mean he doesn't. It does not mean he has no problem shelling out $15 million, $30 million, $50 million. It doesn't matter. He's probably like, damn, I don't want to spend this money. Because he could stay. He could have let this ride and fight this situation, but he's not. So optically, what does that say to you guys? Go and vote in the poll and let me know. What say you? In fact, hold on, guys. In fact, I am going to open up the phone lines. Okay? Hold on. My little one tripping. But let me hear your thoughts. Okay. And I'm going to say this really quick. I mean, obviously, do you believe it? Do you not? I mean, I understand, there's people out here that are pro, that are pro Diddy. I understand that. Okay. Only thing I'll say is, and I understand a lot of people are, feeling some type of way about this situation. All I say is keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it respectful, or I hang up on that ass. Okay. I will not tolerate any type of buffoonery. Okay. I'm not here to play. Okay. So if you have some thoughts, by all means, call in. Where the heck? Call in. Let me know your thoughts. Do you believe this? Do you think this was a bad move on her part? Or do you think she did the right thing? Call in 314-766-4581. All right. And let me know your thoughts. Plain and simple. Hold on one second, guys. What the heck is going on? Yes. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Of course, don't be shy. Give me a call. But again, this is some pretty crazy stuff. Hold on. Hey, you on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello? Hello? Okay. Hold on. Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal show. What's your name and where you calling from? Hold on, guys. Something's not right. Hello?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Real quick, guys.
That's okay.
Hold on 1 second, okay? Because it's something weird happened in the features here. Everyone, hit the number 1. Let me know you guys can hear our caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
Stormy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay. Stormy, you said?
Yes.
Okay, Stormy. Hit the number 1, guys. Let me know you guys can hear her. All right. But Stormy, what's on your mind? Speak on it.
I think he's absolutely guilty. There's no way he would settle that fast. But the door's been opened, and they're going to come for him.
Oh yeah. So my thing is, and maybe you're not. I don't know what you do in real life or anything like that. Okay, but I am curious about when is he going to actually get criminally charged? Not only just the people getting a couple $1 million out of him, and I understand they should get their financial justice as well, okay? Because that's one way of getting the guy. But I'm wondering, can they actually put charges on him that would get him inside a prison?
That depends on the people that he's, allegedly abused, or, him and the state, I guess. I mean, I don't really have words on that. It could take a long time.
Yeah. I guess it's going to take a long time. I mean, were you surprised?
But the door has been open, so I feel like people will come for him.
Right. It's coming. I mean, I do feel like it's funny how your name is Stormy, but I feel like the storm is coming. I think this is just the start of it. Like, this is the first droplet of rain. And the rest is just going to start pouring here. But again, my concern is now we're going to have to sift through. I hate that we live in this time, and live in this kind of situation, but it's going to be a thing where
we just have to wait and see. Everything is a process.
Right.
It takes time. But just the fact that this settled overnight just screams of his guilt.
It does.
And he wanted to shut her up.
See, that's what I think so too. But it's like, it's too late. Because it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
35 pages
Absolutely.
of absolute hell, y'all. 35 pages of freak offs. Okay. It's extremely detailed information out here, y'all. I mean, yeah, this is Stormy, you got you got a very good point. And that's why I feel like, yeah, he did it, but it's too late. He should have paid her, I guess, the $30 million when she came to him in the first place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is interesting. But Stormy, thank you so much for.
But it's good because it's out in the light,
Yeah. Well,
and hopefully he gets what's coming to him.
Yeah. But then what do you consider justice then?
He needs to be thrown under the jail.
He needs to get buried in the jail. Shoot, he needs to have a whole wing and then pour the foundation on top of him and put him under the wing dedicated to him for all the crimes he's committed. Okay,
just throw him in there with R. Kelly. They can play with each other.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They would. I'm sure they'd really enjoy that. Playing with that prison-made Astroglide. But Stormy,
yes.
I appreciate you calling in. Okay, talk to you soon.
All right, you have a good one.
You too, sweetheart. Bye. Hello, you're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Carla, and I'm calling from Seattle, Washington.
Hi, Carla from Seattle. What's on your mind? Speak on it.
So I'm a litigation paralegal, and I think
yes.
I want to point out to everybody that with every lawsuit is the intention of the plaintiff, and whatever her intention was fulfilled with this settlement. And we don't know what that is, and I hope she got everything she wants. I was a little dismayed that she agreed to not speak about him publicly in the future, but I'm sure that's something that he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I am happy that that his attorneys, I'm sure he has a wall of attorneys, and they probably didn't want to curtail to her and give her any money. But it's my thinking that with him settling so soon, it makes me think that she had good legal standing, evidence that they didn't want to go up against, and I'm happy that she did have that legal standing, and so then she had something to negotiate with. So I'm happy for her, and I'm so sorry of what happened to her, according to the court document.
You know what? That's a very interesting thing that what was your name again? What was your name again? I'm sorry. Carla, thank you. Well, Carla, first off, thank you so much for calling in and giving us this information. I never thought about it the other side. So thank you for that too, that there possibly could be more information that she does have, that they were like, hey, no, Diddy, we need to settle if you don't want all of this stuff to get unearthed. So that is a very interesting perspective there too. And if that's true, man, I would have loved to hear the rest of that stuff, because I mean, if there's more to that 35-page document, man, would I love to know more.
Yes, yeah. Usually with a complaint like that, it's just a summary of what they actually have. It's obviously made available to his team, but it's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily be needed to be disclosed in the complaint.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they saw what they were up against, and thank goodness for that. And they decided they did not want to cross her, and they wanted to settle. And you're right, it still makes him look, to me, guilty in a way. and understanding, and the optics of it is that he really wanted to settle this because he didn't have standing.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm sure if there was more, because obviously there's only so much you can say in that complaint. I mean, if there was more, that could have been 100 and some odd 1,000-page book, for crying out loud, of a complaint, just detailing everything that she's witnessed or has dealt with. So yeah, I could definitely see why he was quick to sit there and go, "What you need then?" Okay, I offered you 10. How about 15? Do you? Another question for you: do you think that he paid more than 30 to get her get her off?
Yeah, I believe so, and that can happen. There could be an undisclosed amount. Just, and that, again, that's part of the negotiation.
Yeah.
And it would be, I would love to have been in that room or in those meetings, and those just discussions to find out. But the bigger important side effect of this, obviously, is that other people can come out and they can talk about what abuse that they may have encountered or observed by Diddy. So that's the important part.
Interesting.
For people to be heard.
Well, Carla, thank you so much for the phone call. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the knowledge.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you.
Yes. Thank you for talking.
Anytime. All right. Bye. Yeah, that's actually a really, really good point. I'm glad she called in to give us some of that expertise, that a different perspective. But real quick, while I'm waiting for another phone call, please hit that like button down below, crush it, make it scream out your doggone name. That would really, really mean a lot. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, hit that follow button. Okay, that would be greatly appreciated. All right. Also, I do have a secondary channel called Pascal, the Pascal Show Clips. Please, by all means, go over there. I'm starting to take clips from shows. There's clips from the interview that I did with Daryl McDaniel from Run DMC. I have a clip that has been getting shared quite a bit on Twitter. Okay, over the past couple hours. So I'm putting out clips back onto my Pascal Show Clips page. Okay, so please go over there and check it out if you can. In fact, let me make sure I get that here really quick so that you guys can see it. All right. But there it is. I'm just going to put this in the chat So you guys can go over there. Please go over and subscribe to that channel as well. That'll be greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay. Let me get this one. Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Rachel from Ohio.
Rachel from Ohio. What's on your mind? Speak on it.
Yeah, I totally agree with everything you said as far as about Diddy paying Cassie off. Yeah, I feel like there's more to the story, and I'm sure it'll probably get known in the future and everything. And him paying her off like that tells us something, whether he's guilty or not, that he's guilty. Because obviously you're guilty of something if you got to pay somebody off.
Right. I mean, it clearly says to me that something's up, and that she has something, like she got his ass. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That definitely made me feel like, okay, you got his ass. You definitely got his ass. So it's very, very interesting that how everything has transpired, and obviously it's going to continue to grow here as time goes on. I'm waiting for other women I'm waiting for other people to step out, not just bodyguards and people who are eyewitnesses, but actual men and women who have been a victim to his tyranny. That's what I want to hear, for real.
Yes, yes. I was just thinking that actually when you said that. I'm like, I was thinking that same thing, because like I'm just waiting for that shit to drop. That saying that there's going to be more people coming out of the woodwork saying something in the future, if not now, later.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. That's going to be insane when other people start talking and more truths start getting exposed. And I think it's coming.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to say, and I just wanted to say my piece.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
All right. Well, I'm going to end that there. Okay. So no more calls. Calls are done. All right. It is a wrap. Okay. Because I got to wrap this show up, unfortunately. But I love hearing y'all's thoughts on this. Of course, I don't do the phone call, the call in, speak on it segment very often. I'm trying to bring it back in, especially when we have big weeks of things that are going on, just craziness that goes on throughout the week. I think it would be great to maybe bring this back in, on a Saturday, Saturday speak on it kind of segment with you guys. Cause there's just so much going on. Okay. There's so much going on out here, and there's so much news and so many updates that have been popping off. And I'm telling you right now, I'm doing everything I can to cover it and, and be up to date with everything. But the news is moving fast. This information with Diddy and Cassie settling, I am a little disappointed, but it also does show us some truths about what it's giving us some truths. Okay. To me, it's exposing some things. Real talk. I'm going to end this poll here. Okay. Let me see what you guys said. Out of 552 votes, thank you guys. 95% of y'all said yes. 95% of y'all said yes. That's insane, y'all. Y'all think he is guilty, that him guilty as if, okay? And he is. That's what I think. He really, really is. This is a very, very bad man. At least this is from what we're starting to learn now. Okay. More and more truths are coming out, and it's been absolutely crazy. One other thing though, too, I want to point out though, and I could really use y'all's help. Okay. Please go over. The link is, thank you, Debbie, for putting this up. I'm putting together a holiday special. If you guys can, please go over and donate, contribute, support if you can. It's going to be a big holiday show with a lot of skits and parodies and all different types of stuff. Your boy's working very, very hard right now. I'm spread so thin right now, doing so much to try to get everything off the ground for this holiday special. But at the same time, this holiday special is not cheap, and I could use a little help putting it together. I know that this is not something that you guys need to even give a damn about, but it is something that I could use the help on. It's something I've always wanted to do, and it's something I've always wanted to make turn into an annual thing. And if it goes off without a hitch this year, maybe this is the start of something new, a new tradition that we do every single year. This year will be one way, and then the next year will get better and better and better and better, and keep growing this to be something bigger than we've ever dreamed of. Okay. So please go over, click on the GoFundMe link if you can. $1, $5, $25, $5,000. It doesn't matter. A little bit goes extremely a long way. So if you guys can support, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay. I'm trying to make a little corny dream come true. Okay. A little corny dream come true indeed. So guys, all right, it is time to get going. That is the show. I appreciate all y'all. Wait a second. I got a couple super chats and stuff. Let me lower this really quick. All right. Talvich, thank you so much for the 2. Diddy wanted to take Fitty to the candy shop. Yep. Yup, he did. Bonita, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Alita Walker, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Ellen C, thank you so much for being a member for the past 14 months, my lord. Okay, that is a long time of love and support. Thank you so very much. Okay, thank you. All right, Bonita, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And everybody, if you're watching right here and you can't contribute, okay, to the GoFundMe, I understand that. But if you still want to support this channel, you can go and become a member just like Bonita. Go hit that join button down below. It takes 2 seconds to support the channel. There's a lot of lights in the background now. Okay, it is the season of giving. So if you want to, this is a way of giving. Okay, to a show that you appreciate. Okay, so please become a member like Bonita. She's a brand new member. Again, thank you so very much. Okay, and Travel with Caribbean, thank you so much for the 2. Wishing you all a great weekend. Yes, all y'all. She just saying it fast. Okay, then that's not fair. Okay, she's saying it before me. All right, but yes, we wish you a merry weekend too. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so please be cool with each other. Have a great weekend this weekend. Okay, thank you again, Travel. I appreciate it. 5. Here's another one. Just because you stayed on to read the super chats, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Thank you so very much. You know what I mean? Man's working hard out here in these streets. Okay. To give you guys the conversations and the information that you need for your day, for your weekend, whenever you're watching this show. Okay. But anyway, guys, I will say this too. If you have not seen the DMC interview, I have to say, please go and check it out. It's one hell of an interview. Okay. One hell of a conversation. There's a little bit of something that he says in the interview that has gone mini viral. Okay. On the Twitters. People are kind of reacting to what he had to say about Tupac and his co-creator, co-collaborator, Jam Master Jay. It is in the interview. It is also a clip that I pulled out, and it's on the Pascal Show Clips YouTube channel. So please go check out either the full episode or that clip. Those are out. I also have the podcast version, all audio, strictly audio, on my podcast platform. Podcast version of the DMC interview is on there. So if you just want to listen to it while you're washing the dishes or cleaning the floor, mopping the floors or something like that, okay, you can turn this on and listen to it and have a grand old time. Bonita, damn, Bonita. Okay. Bonita Apple Bump. All right. Thank you so much for the $20 super sticker. Dag Nab. Thank you. And Wendy said it was a great interview. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. And yes, it was a legendary interview, T, with a legendary man. Okay. Part of a legendary group. All right. So again, Bonita, thank you so much for the love. I really do appreciate the love. Seriously. Okay. But anyway, guys, really means a lot for you guys to go check out my stuff. I'm working very, very hard out here. Okay. I think somebody said something. Did I miss something? Hold on. Did I say this? Love the call-in shows. Maybe I didn't say this, but Ellen, yes. Love the call-in shows. Yes. I'm going to be bringing them back in, as much as I can. All right. I'm doing a lot. Okay. A lot of work going on here, and I'm a new daddy. So, doing a lot of work here. Okay. Balancing a lot. Okay. But I appreciate all y'all for being here. You guys are incredible. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to hit that like button here. Hit that reaction button if you're watching on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, crush that follow button on my Facebook page. Your boy's working hard out here in these streets. So hit that subscribe and that follow button wherever you're watching this show right here. Anyway, guys, it is time to get going. All right? Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a great weekend, guys. We're only a few days away from Thanksgiving. Have mercy so we can get that tryptophan. See what I did? I brought that back. Comedy 101. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys very soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. I'll see you guys soon. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.